so we're just gonna get started, and I've already went ahead and prepped my nails. I've also went ahead and put on my tips, and I tried out the double tip stacking method, and I'm definitely gonna give you guys a video on how I did that. I just wanted to test it out for the first time, so I didn't record it, but I really do like it, so definitely look out for that video coming up soon. And now I'm just going in and I'm just putting down a base, and that's just clear acrylic, and I got that from JC Beauty Concepts, and also my monomer is from JC Beauty Concepts as well, just in case you guys wondering, and the links will be in the description box. Okay, so now I'm going in with color number DD27 from Igel Beauty, and it's this lovely orange color. This color is a little bit on the dry side, but you know, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. And I'm just gonna go and do an ombre nail with this color. I really love the orange for fall, and you guys know autumn is here and it's on and it's popping. And I don't know about you guys, but I really love this season when it comes to like nail art, because you could just get so creative, and then after Halloween's kind of in here too, so it's like you could throw in a few like little extra Halloween bits. I don't know, between fall and Christmas for nails, I think those are my two favorite times. So I'm going to come in with the Cover Pink from JC Beauty Concepts, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that by my cuticle, and then I'm going to drag it up towards the orange because I want to create this ombre effect right on the top of the nail. And I'm just putting a little because I was missing some, and then I lost some footage, but I did put another bead in the center of the nail. Now I'm going in with color number 18 from JC Beauty Concepts, and this is like a really like a cool brownish gray, if that makes any sense. Like it's like gray and brown all together. I don't even know how to describe this color, but it's really pretty, and I thought it would go so well and just complement that orange. I don't want to go like full on fall already or like full on autumn. Like I want it to be kind of like subtle, like we're falling into the season from summer, so this is kind of my transition color, like my, you know, it's kind of not fall but it's still fall. Yeah. So I don't know, I don't make sense when I talk sometimes, so just don't mind me. So I just put a second bead at the tip of the nail and I worked it down, and I'm just gonna put another bead right at the cuticle area, and I'm gonna work my way up. This acrylic gave me a little bit of trouble. I couldn't get my monomer to powder ratio correct, so I was struggling a little bit, but that's okay, we made it work. And I did a full coverage on that nail, so I'm not gonna put any clear over that. But for this nail, and this color is DD152 from Igel Beauty, and it's actually my favorite color that I own from them. I will be doing an Igel Beauty haul, so if you guys want to see that, leave it down in the comments and let me know if you guys want to see the products that I got from Igel Beauty. I know there's a lot of controversy around these products, so I would love to know if that's something that you guys would want to see from me or not. Definitely put it in the description box below, because I want to see what you guys like. I want to know what you guys like. So here we go. I'm doing another glitter nail, and this one I've already gone ahead and put one bead down. This glitter is so pigmented, like it just, you don't need a lot, trust me. It goes everywhere. It's crazy, it's nice, it's beautiful, and it's shiny. I'm just putting a thin layer because I will go in with some clear acrylic right after. And now I'm just going back in that same color, number 18 from JC Beauty Concepts, and I'm going to put that on my thumb. So I'm just going to take it slowly and work a little bit wetter, because I did have a little bit of trouble figuring out my monomer to powder ratio on this color. Sometimes the colors can vary just because of the pigmentation in them, so don't be alarmed if your acrylic is kind of moving a little bit funny. You just have to figure out how much monomer to powder you need to kind of work with your beads, and I just didn't have the time for that, so I just kind of went in with a wetter bead. And when I go in with a wetter bead, it gives me a little bit more time to play with the product so that I can get it where it needs to be and get it as neat as possible. So some people may not think that my methods are conventional or the same way as other people may do it, but I just do what works best for me, and I am doing my own nails, so I'm okay with that. But if you are doing maybe some client's nails, you want to do it the way that works best for you. And I just wanted to put that out there just in case somebody comes for me and is like, that's not the way to do it. It's okay. This is my way of doing it. So I'm just sharing my way with you guys, and I feel like my nails turned out really nice. So this is just how I compensated for where I was lacking, kind of, you know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, once you have it on there, you're gonna file it into shape anyways, so you just want to get it on the nail. Okay, so now I'm going in with that clear again from JC Beauty Concepts, and I am just gonna cap that ombre nail because we want to preserve that ombre, so when I'm filing into it, we're not ruining it. And then I'm also just gonna go over my glitter nails as well. Sorry, I went out of frame here, but I'm just gonna cap these glitter nails just so we don't have to use too much of that beautiful glitter, and I could just have a lot of it for a long time because it's so beautiful. But absolutely stunning glitter. I would have liked to have built this glitter up just a little bit, because you guys will see later when I do file, you can see the depth through the clear, which I didn't really like too much. So I would have liked to maybe have a little bit more glitter inside of it. But I do kind of like the 3D, or like the depth effect, just not as much as I actually had, because I put a super thin layer of that glitter color on. So now I'm just going in my pinky. I did one bead down by the cuticle, and then I did a second bead right in the middle, and then I have a third teeny tiny bead, and I'm just gonna go ahead and work that back up towards the nail. And because I saw a little dip in there, I added a fourth bead. So if you need to, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yes, it is great to be able to do a 3 bead method, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the Melody Susie nail gel. This is going to be the first time I'm using it. So this is definitely going to be a first impression video, I think, because I'm really excited about it. Like, I didn't know that I was going to use this for this video. And then I was like, you know what? I am going to test this out because I've been wanting to use it for a while, but I wanted to do an unboxing for you guys first. But I'm like, I'll do that later. I want to try this out, and I want to see how this works and how it is. And I really love it. It's so lightweight. It's so pretty. It's so sleek. Come on, guys. Look at how nice and sleek this looks. It is stunning, and it doesn't make a lot of noise. Like, it's very silent. It's actually really quiet, and I'm impressed with it. The torque on it is not as strong as maybe like a tabletop, but it's definitely able to do the job. Like, it can do what it needs to do, which I'm really impressed with. So you guys may be seeing me using this a little bit more in some of my videos, because I definitely want to get a good use out of it to give you guys my honest and good review on this. And a lot of you told me that this was a good machine to try to get, so here it is, the Melody Susie. Okay, guys, and there's actually, they have like a few different ones, but this one is really inexpensive, and like I said, super lightweight, so I do like it. And it came with a bunch of arbor bands, and it also came with a bunch of nail heads, like, I don't even know what they're called, nail bits, drill bits as well, to use with the file. So I'm definitely going to try to utilize some of the drill bits that I do get in that kit, because I don't tend to use them. I tend to have like the ceramic bits that I purchased outside of, you know, all this great stuff that comes in this kit. But I'm going to try to use them and see how those work out as well. And I really like this, especially around my cuticle area. I turned it down so it has a dial on the cord, because like it just has this one plug, and I turned the dial down to a very soft speed, and I just went around the cuticles, and it was so gentle. I really appreciated and loved this drill. And then to get something like the more harder spots, like the sides of my nails, the side walls, and the tip of the nail, to like straighten it out, I turned it all the way up to the highest speed, and it took down that nail with no problem. And I really do like it. So definitely give this drill a try. It's very inexpensive. If you guys want, I'm not trying to sell this to you guys, I promise. I just really do like it, and it's cute. And compared to my other drill, even just holding it in my hand, there isn't so much of a heavy vibration. I don't know if any of you guys know what I mean, but the drill that I have, that's my tabletop one, the vibration in the drill is almost discomforting when you're holding on to it, and it kind of hurts your hand. So because it's just like a constant vibration, so it's just not ideal. So I do like that the vibration of this drill is very minimal, and it's, again, the sound, you don't hear it, it's silent almost. So I definitely do like it, and I definitely would recommend it to you guys. I'll have the link to this drill in the description box. And you guys already know, since I'm talking about my description box, I'm just going to remind you, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because I know you're watching this video and you're like, this girl's probably talking about some good stuff. So why don't you go ahead and commit to me, because I'm committing to you. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to know when I upload a new video, then go ahead and hit the bell notification button so that YouTube can tell you, hey, Diamonds on My Nails just dropped a video, so go and watch it. And also, if you liked watching, give this video a thumbs up, because it definitely does help my channel to grow. And I love you guys all so much. Now I'm just gonna go in with some top coat, and oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. My favorite part is that reveal. I wish I did that in slow motion. Maybe for the next video I will do a slow-mo of the reveal of the top coat on glitter, because I think it's so stunning. Now I'm just going in with some matte top coat, and my top coat and my matte top coat are both from Not Polished. You guys know I did a Not Polished haul video recently, and they sent me some amazing products, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. I'll have the link to that video in my description box as well. So I'll have a few videos linked down there, so you guys can go check out a few more of the videos that I have, or head over to my channel page and check out the videos that I have there, because they're really fun as well. Now I'm just going in with a bright white from JC Beauty Concepts, and I'm gonna do some 3D work. Guys, I'm so impressed with myself. I'm sorry, I am so impressed with myself, because I haven't really done 3D work in the past, so this is kind of new to me, and I know I'm not doing it the correct way, because I've watched other videos on 3D, but nonetheless it worked out and it came together in the end, so that's all that matters to me. And I'm just going in with my regular old number 10 brush. I know it's not the brush to use, so don't come at me in the comments and tell me this is not the right brush. I just don't have a 3D nail art brush right now, so I just went with what I had. And sometimes you got to utilize what you have. You can't just go buy every single thing. I am going to get a 3D brush, but at the moment I don't have one, and I wanted to try 3D, so I made it work. I do plan on doing another video on some more 3D nail art, maybe when I do get the proper equipment for you guys. So definitely we'll be doing something more in depth, but for now this is just going to be something quick and simple. And all I'm doing here is just getting a bead of that white, getting it to dry a little bit on my brush. Actually, when I put it down, it was really wet, so I don't recommend that, because it was trying to float everywhere. But you know, you can just move around the acrylic just a little bit until you get it into place where you need it to. And because my brush is so big, I was trying to drain as much monomer out as possible. Afterwards, you guys will see that I'm trying to drain the brush a little bit, but it's still just too big of a brush. It holds too much monomer for these small delicate flowers, so no matter what, I would have still had some pooling with my beads, but it's okay. It turned out fine once I just kept it at bay. Like, I kept moving the acrylic around on the nail, and then once I felt that the acrylic was set up enough to move it, then I just kind of patted it out, and I'm making up words now. I pat it out, and then it just came together really nice. And I kind of worked in segments because I wanted to make sure it had that 3D look instead of just being one flat flower. Because if you don't wait until the first layer is dry and you try to put the second layer on, that layer is just gonna seep right into the first layer and you won't see any definition. So that's why I tried to, wait until the first layer was dry. I moved on to another flower, and then I came back to the first flower once, you know, I felt like it was a little bit on the drier side and I wouldn't have a problem with layering on top of it. So that's what I decided to do. And oh my gosh, guys, like, it turned out so beautiful. And as you can see here, I'm trying to like struggle to pick up the perfect size bead because this brush is so big. I was picking up these gigantic beads and I was like, I can't put this on a nail, it's just gonna go everywhere and look crazy. So I did my best to try and just get smaller little tiny beads and then go ahead and place them into the center of the flower. And then here I am going again, struggling with the size, and I just wanted a tiny bead. And because my brush didn't have a point because I crimped it, I just went ahead in with my nail art brush, put that hole in the center as you guys can see, and then after just pat it down with my brush on the belly of it. So I'm sorry guys, you guys are probably gonna hear some kids in the background, but you already know the struggle. If you're a mom or if you're a parent watching, you know that quarantine has us locked down at home, and sometimes, you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. So right now I gotta record while my kids are playing, and that's okay for me. I'm trying to, you know, stay in a quiet place, but I still need to be close enough to keep my eye on them. So that's why you're gonna hear a little bit of laughter playing, maybe a little bit of screaming, maybe a little joy in the background, a little pitter patter of beautiful kids in the background. So if you have a problem with it, I'm so sorry and I apologize, but definitely do have a bunch more videos on my channel that you can go and enjoy that are a little bit less kids involved. But for this one, we're just gonna have to enjoy the sound of children in the background. Okay, so getting back to these nails, now I'm just finishing up with the third flower, and oh my gosh, these nails are just, I'm living for these. I never thought that I would create something as beautiful as this when I just started out, and now that I'm getting to where I am in this journey on doing my own nails, I am actually really proud that I'm able to do this kind of stuff and that I'm able to share it with you guys. Like, that is the main thing that I'm happy with. I know that I haven't posted a video in such a long time, but I will definitely be doing a lot more videos for you guys, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, so now for this last flower, I kind of just placed a bead and I tried to pat it in a C-word motion, so it kind of came back around, if you guys can see what I mean. And then I wanted it to look like, have that illusion of the petals being more, so that it looked more like a fuller flower because there wasn't much space to put multiple petals. So I just had to make that one petal go a further away. And then for the center of that second flower, I did the same thing as before, and I just used my brush and I just went right in the middle of it, pressed it out, and then it just had that look that it had that center. And then I did the same thing for this teeny flower, and I had to wait a little bit longer for the acrylic to set up a little bit more before going in with my striping brush and then just kind of like putting that hole in there, because no way was my number 10 brush gonna fit in that little circle. No way. So I just had to look at it, and oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying that because I just feel like it's so pretty. I can't believe that I did this. Like, I'm in shock right now. Okay, so now I just put down a little bead, and I'm just gonna make this into another another leaf right here just on the side, and that's gonna be it for that. And now I'm gonna use some crystals, and you guys have been not complaining, I'm joking. You guys have been telling me that I don't use enough of my Aliexpress products, so I'm gonna go in with my Venalisa crystal gel. You guys know I always use this for all my crystal placement. It does dry with a sticky layer, so you do want to put top coat on it. I'm not going to, just because the areas are so small, and I'll just go in with my fine liner brush and put some matte top coat over the areas that are exposed. But other than that, I'm okay with it. I'll just use some alcohol to cleanse any other areas. But I'm going to take my crystals that I got from AliExpress. Yes, these crystals are from AliExpress, and they are stunning. They are so worth every penny. Like these crystals, and they were inexpensive too. Let me just tell you that. I'll have the link in the description box so you guys can go shop these crystals. But these crystals were so inexpensive, and let me tell you, if I put these beside some Swarovskis, let me tell you right now, and I'm sorry, Swarovski, I know you're probably thinking that I'm discrediting you right now, but I'm not. But if you put these beside some Swarovskis, you will not tell the difference. You will, maybe you need like one of, you know, those things that when you go to the jeweler and it's like an eyeglass and they put it on their eye and they look at the clarity of the crystal. You would literally need that to see the difference. And the wear on these, I'm going to tell you right now, they have a really long wear. They don't scratch easily. So very high quality crystals. These are definitely worth the money. Definitely. I would purchase these 100 times over. If I had the option to choose between these and Swarovskis, honestly, I would choose these. You get 1,500 crystals in a package. Oh no, I'm sorry, Swarovski. I love my Swarovskis. You guys know I've purchased Swarovskis multiple times, but every now and then you gotta go a little bit on the inexpensive side. So now I'm just gonna go over back with some matte top coat just to finish it off, and that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna go around the flowers and around the crystals just to seal off any exposed areas, because like I said before, that crystal gel leaves a tacky layer, so I don't want it to be sticky on my nails. And I'm just gonna go over and cleanse these nails, and that is gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I love you guys all so very much, and don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Bye now.